Afternoon baseball here on the show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Charlie Morton gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have two strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
So here's Adam Frazier. Newman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike. Frazier is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meadows moving back to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone. So a three-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
The first baseman, number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Brendan McKay comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 49, Brendan McKay.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Colin Moran.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Moran is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly. And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Batting fifth.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. A little low. It's 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another payoff pitch. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Batting seventh, the second
Up
baseman.
next for the Buccos, Kevin Kramer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pirates lead it 4-0. Jamison Taillon is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Gonzalez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second, no left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses, ball 1. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
The right fielder, Austin.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Pulled toward right center field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are two away now.
Batting fourth.
Standing in, Brandon Lowe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the stretch. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Polanco. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 4, the Rays nothing. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez.
Leading off the
First pitch of the at-bat.
The shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Popped him up. Choi is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Kevin Newman.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping in, Ji-Man Choi, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Right side and right into the shift. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in, Willie Adames. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Yandy.
Now batting, Yandy Diaz. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And there are 2 away now. So here's Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. High and deep to left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Reynolds. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In the dirt here. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Colin Moran got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Ball even at 2-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, right field.
Here's Gregory Polanco. First time up, he went down looking. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
1-0.
And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball fell.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And he fouls this one off. Comes set, and the 0-1 fouled off. And he got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Brandon Lowe. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, he was on autopilot there for a while. Up 4-0, everything going his way. Then a couple of runners get on board, and all of a sudden, we've got ourselves a ball game. We'll see if he can rebound now.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And he hits it hard to the right side. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kramer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Adames picks it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball line softly down the left field line. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Jacob Stallings. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
That misses 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. Line drive to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up in there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 3-0 pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Now in the box, Willie Adames. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Not shortstop, Willie Adames.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, man. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting rocked.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here's a look over to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move. and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Here now is Mike Zunino, and it's fouled away. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Popped him up. Moran in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Kiermaier, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Joey Wendell digs in now. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 5-4 game.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. To the plate now, Jose Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Kramer moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Reynolds will start off the 5th in this one.
Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's down to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
4-1. Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
1-1 the count. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate now, Colin Moran. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, all even at 5 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Sliding into the box, Austin Meadows. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and no one will track it down. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself.
A diving effort as it's off his glove, and not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Line toward the alley in left center. Frazier is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now back, first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Digging in, G-Man Choi, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays held in check here. This ball game still tied 5-all. Colin Poche takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
New inning set to get underway. Ready now, Kevin Kramer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And he's back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. On the ground to third. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on opening day after this. To walk it off. Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Yandy Diaz. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yandy Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes. Yeah.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Reynolds is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now back, center fielder.
So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line to the right side. Polanco will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. This ball game still tied 5-0. We are into extra innings, so the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Fastball just inside. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. 2-2 to Adam Frazier. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's one away. Settling in now, Ryan Reynolds. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead with a run here in the 10th.
the first baseman, number 55.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. First home run of the campaign for him as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Colin Moran will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco. Hit sharply toward the right side. Meadows is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batter.
Digging in now, Kevin Kramer looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So Keller takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Joey Wendell. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Now the 1-0. Him up. Left fielder coming in, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
1 ball, no strikes the count. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brendan Lowe. He homered back in the third inning in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself.
Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
8-5 today. The Buccos put up a 4-spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Stephen Brault claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keone Kela earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this